Hello, this is Steve, Dichroic Glassman. We're going to ship this nifty little panel here. I call it the 6 degrees of separation, featuring a lot of dichroic stuff, goodies, that I create with my lesson plan, and the Genesis glass system, which is also a lesson plan for design, simply and easily and accurately. Well, anyway, let's get to the crux of the matter. A lot of people are intimidated by shipping their stained glass panel, and what I want to do is tell you that it's real easy to do. I bought some 1x3, and it's actually 1/4 by, or 1x4, 3/4 by 3.5 over at Lowe's. And it was about $7.50 for this piece of wood, and I actually have, it was a 10-footer. So this box I made 24-inch, by the way, to start out with, and then I used OSB, it's about 1/2 inch. OSB board or wafer board for the top and the bottom. So it's screwed in here with drywall screws. It's real strong. Next step, let's go back and reenact what I just did. Next step is I took a solid piece of my styrofoam. By the way, the OSB board you're going to have a lot left over because you're only going to need 2 foot by 4 foot. And a whole board's only like $7.50. So pretty much I have $14.50, $15 wood-wise into this nice little crate, and then somebody could use it at their end to repack it back up and transport, or you can make this as a transport. So what I did is I used 1 inch, I think it's 3/4 inch styrofoam. It's a soft styrofoam, wouldn't matter if yours is hard or soft. And what I did is I showed people, or mentioned in another video, that what I'm going to do by replacing that is lay my stained glass window over the original piece of styrofoam, and I took a pen, an X-Acto, and I traced around my panel. Once I traced around the panel, I was left with a black magic marker outline, and then I cut that outline out. I actually even created notches for my hangers, my support hangers for the stained glass panel, so that once it sits into this little cavity, doing this with one hand, let's set the camera down. Once I set it in my little cavity, my little hooky-doos here find their little slots, and the window can't even turn. All it's going to do is the whole thing is going to move around, and of course it can't go anywhere, so it's nice and solid. At this point I have some more styrofoam that's 1/2 inch, and I'll fill this cavity with that styrofoam so that once I put another square over the top, now it's completely covered, and then I'll have to add more to it. Here's another piece, all the way up till it's flush. And because this is nice and soft styrofoam, it's going to really handle the cushion really nicely, as compared to the real dense stuff. Real dense, they call blue board or this type of stuff. It's not very forgiving. It would be okay for the outside, but for the inside, well, actually probably would work just as fine. I like the soft styrofoam for the cushion ride, a little bit in between the real stiff rigid stuff and foam rubber, like carpet padding. And I've actually used all of them before. So whatever method that you need to make it possible, and seeing what I've chosen to do, besides the styrofoam, which often some people, I buy all my styrofoam. I don't have a connection on styrofoam, wish I did, but right now I got $15 into the crate, and a sheet of styrofoam can cost you $10 a sheet. But if you've got a connection or carpet padding, this works fantastic. So you be the expert in what you're going to have into the crate, but $15 for wood is a bargain. However you fill the cavity so that that's nice and safe and secure is on you, because you might have contacts, furniture store where they have styrofoam, that type of thing. Often they throw it away, so you'd be checking around your local areas. Once this smashes down, in other words, once this is down nice and firm, this panel ain't going nowhere. It's laying on a nice background, a bed, and you'd really have to hit this thing really hard because the styrofoam is very forgiving that's underneath there. Remember, it's pretty soft styrofoam. Really soft, spongy. That kind of styrofoam you're going to get at a furniture store. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope this gives you some ideas.